I don't have confidence in you. No, please don't feel that, okay? But I feel like Esther is saying the reality. But the truth, Esther, I feel like the way you put your analysis, achịkọta analysis, gone, I feel like you are making a good point here. But that your business in Emena. Like a bịara ndebe anyị join ya the business. Ka ị bịara ka inye ha the idea. Ha ga-achọ their way. Ka ị bịara ka ịbịa draw Marvel na Momizinia kwụchawuru isi. Ele just ka ịhụgodi the intention and the purpose.
Because I made a comment that I know sis go came, then you brought me up. But Agameme, I will advise anybody to extra income. Each earn extra income. You can do the business. This is my side hustle because I am a nurse here. I am a nursing assistant here in Germany. But on him, they may decide to sustain my income or to supplement.
Business I get me here. Business I got you. Madam Precious, mood godi. Madam Precious me go do mood. Achọrọ m ibido program. I don't know how you see it. Achọrọ m ibido program. And I'm eji onwe m bido the program. Enwere business m chọrọ ka anyị mee here. Enwere two type of I like it in business. I'm sorry. Esther mood to go do onwe gị. I like in business. Business m chọrọ ka anyị na-emewu. Otu Owerri nọ na Ikonu nwanụ, Ọnịcha nọ, Aba nọ. Anyị enwe ihe dịka agent ndị na-ere shop. Gee ntị, ihe a wụ just an idea. I'm not saying we should do it. I can start. Mụnwa ga-ebido. Otu a Port Harcourt nọ, achọ agent every week. Achọ ndị dị interested in ihe awụ iji na-enyere onwe anyị aka, ndị iji na-etiga ụmụnne anyị na-enyere people aka. Achọ agent shop pụta ya wụrụ 700,000 naira onye ahụ akwụ ụgwọ shop. Enwere like enwetala m agent ga na-abịa sị enwere shop pụtara na Asaba, onye ga-ego, onye dị interested ya ego shop. Enwere shop pụtara na Lagos, onye ga-ego. A na-eji ego na-apụtakwa from Nigeria. Enwere ndị n'obodo oyibo 30% of their income na-eshi from Nigeria apụta. Okay? Enwere ụmụnne anyị nọ na diaspora. Ha nọ na diaspora but 20% of their income na-eshi from Nigeria apụta. Ewekwara ike awụkwa m one of them but ọwụ ihe a na-ekwu. So achọrọ m ị na-enweta people. Achọrọ m business ị ga na-ahụ anya wụghị ihe online. Achọrọ m business ya wụrụ shop gị go shop and igo nya gị hụ ya everything adị genuine. Igo the shop ị nwere ike ga kpọsa cosmetic chọọ sales girl tige dia. Ịghọtago ihe awụ ihe m na-consider whether anyị ọ ga na-eme such business. But ịhụ na nke online a udocha m anya ịgbaga eziokwu. Ị nwere ike go the shop tige your mother dia. Ị nwere ike tige your brother. Ị nwere ike tige your sister. Ị nwere ike tige your wife. Ị nwere ike tige your cousin. Ịghọtago so onye ọbụla nwere shop pụtara nụ ya bịa kwuo ya chọpụta verify ya dị true. Ego the shop. Enwere ụmụnne anyị n'obodo oyibo enwe shop pụtara na trade fair na ha agwa ha 1 million naira. Ha verify ọ dị genuine, they can buy it and open a business. Onye ahụ create alternative income and ya wụrụ na ọ dị genuine. But ịhụ na nke online na obi m anabataghị ya. Anyway, all just an announcement. Precious, how do you see this idea?
Okay, host, thank you so much. Very great idea. Ihe anụ a ikwuputere all the great mana. The reason all did great is because Chukwumerijem did involved. He built the good integrity on this platform. People I
will be the excuse me. I will be the first. Him go the shop. Msigi lekwe shop my younger sister niya all through online. I will be the leading person ge gonya. Ge hunya. E watago ala ya di genuine.
Okay, so many how am I good at na e build go integrity, right? Let me tell you, Uche Mado, Adichakwa Hutu Uche Gidi. The first set, and I'm glad you even asked me first. Did me go something like this? Mana on the later on, onye And again, number one, make sure that in where access, go Diana. Make sure that na in where access to return back to Nigeria. Germany here and
Owuhala, for example, when our sister na Abuja, yes, when the door, yes, shop na apụta na Abuja. Igo ya gi mepe coffee bar. Shop na apụta na Lagos, shop na apụta na Onitsha, na Aba, na Owerri, Enugu. Shop ihe anyị ga na-eme anyị enwe agent, anyị ga-aba into partnership, nwee agent. Ihe awụ just an idea, sing gị na almost. Achọta agent. Onye hụ shop ya, onye ọbụla nwere shop. Onye ọbụla nwere shop, o nwere ike. Enwere ụmụnne anyị, for example, enwere one of our sister nọ na UK. This lady, every month, ọ na-make about 1 point something million from Nigeria. It convert ya to pounds, it's almost 500 pounds. And this something, enwere ụmụnne anyị with 20% of their income na-abịa from Nigeria, from their investment from Nigeria.
Or maybe Onyeru Plaza.
Onyeru Plaza, enwe ha n'any shop pụtara na onye ahụ abịa here, abịa market ya. Onye dị interested, ya go the shop, like ya akwụ ụgwọ ya for 2 years, mepe something. Achọta enwe shorty, nwee agent, chọta onye ga-anọ dia. O nwere ike tige relative ya, or achọtara somebody ga-anọ dia. Anyị eji ya na-enyere ụmụnne anyị aka back home. Yes, ọwụghị empty land, ihe awụ shop, like onye nwere o nwere ike si enwere shop pụtara ebe m na-anọ, onye ga-ego abịaghị ati ya, verify ya dịtụrụ onye ahụ ego ya, ndị ọ na-adị too cheap, maybe 800,000, 900,000, depending, some 1 point, you know.
Okay, one of the biggest advice in Kenya, anybody trying to get into that thing, in a because make business wholesale, not retail. So that if you butter something like 100 cartons of something, it might not 100 batara, 10 napu, 5 napu, but all not retail, only me pere shop, you will not do anything. So if you want to go into such kind of business, get business so that now all wholesale, it will butter here from anywhere, Asia, Vietnam, China, any part of the world, Germany, and Spain. Iya butter hana, imane the quantity butter inside. So in here now, go the whether my camera the honey me. The thing is that now you know that 100 cartons came in. Negi ne me expect. Do you get? Mono not give me pay your cosmetics, ebanere, lip gloss, ebanere, all those things. I'm sorry, you cry. You will. So whatever business on your haga try men at those shops entry, biko ya will wholesale.
Okay, good one. Princess, welcome, my sister. Princess, are you there? Princess, unmute your mic. You are muted. Welcome. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Princess.
Oh, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Enwere onye si empty shop no na Wuse, Abuja is not less than 40 million. Na aga m abịa nwere 40 million. Ị ga n'Oji, my brother gwara m na ijide 1.2 million. Ị ga-enweta shop n'Oji. Ị ga-enweta shop n'Owerri. Ọwụ iwu ka otu m share kwụ ụgwọ shop rent. No. I don't even need to respond. My sister iwe onye ebe?
Abụ onye Enugu.
Enugu, where in Enugu? Udi kebi sha join?
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Ngwa gaa n'iru, my sister. Enwere ihe ichiri ikwu o? I na-ekwu na about business. I na-ekwu about business, my sister.
Okay, so business a na-eme na be anyị ka nke a na-eme.
Be anyị lee anya ihe anyị na-ekwu gee ntị. Achọrọ m very soon mbido nwewe program wụ na, but that thing dịkwa risky because my reputation is involved, because one, anyway, ihe ka m kwuo ya ka m hapụgodi. Ọwụ ịchọta business, achọta ndị agent, ndị na-enweta shops, ọwụkwa empty land, shops. Ihe a ga na-akpọ ya ihe a na-akpọ ya wụ search shops, empty shops. Onye nweta shop, enwe ihe dị ka enweta shop 4, maybe ofu na Aba, ofu na Onitsha, ofu na Enugu na Owerri. Every week I got those shop, abịa here, bịa si shop dịkwa ready, bịa mee ya announce. Onye ọbụla dị interested, ya akwụ ụgwọ the shop maybe 2 years kwụ ụgwọ ya chọọ business kpojuo ya ji ya chọta ji ya ejigodi ya na-relieve some people back home.
Okay.
I don't know if you are getting me. Only at your business, and always something is for the person's good, not for my own good. Because I feel like many people spend their money, or in a good in a way that they will get return.
Yeah, and if you want the genuine, the quite reliable, ga manage right? Because I have more feel because like you said, when the natural business I get me. Mana onye ka aga enye, yota emini kendi ga achọta ya, kendi imago.
But come to go diga ajuju, come to you could one of my auntie, but come to ajuju. Him chiri as onye na America, ke business. Thank you for the gift. Ke business onye no diaspora game. Because ya wuro kwake online na ge gbakwa magi mutu kwebe oliwe. Aside from online, a business onye no diaspora we kine mene eburu the money.
Anyway, my help was online. I'm maka ya. I'm maka business online so
online. Business you get recommend. Nah, my sister guy.
You can na cheap now, right? I'm help was online. Mana for business onye no diaspora for me ihe ọbụla gbasara nni
ihe m kwugewu business onye excuse me ihe m kwugewu business onye ahụ ga-eme na obodo oyibo ọwụ ke ọ ga-eme na business onye no diaspora ga-eme na location ọnụ.
Anyway, like I said, any business we have to do with nni na-aga ahịa ma ọ baa anyị ma ebe a na-aga ahịa because people would always want to eat, you know. And anyway, I would have said here health, but oburo man give me my health. You got qualified. You got I mean, you got qualified. You get all the professional. So man go din ka. First of course, onye mma ọ bịara ebe a no onozi ha ofuma imebe ihe ndozi. Ọ na-eme bụ na-eshiri ndị mmadụ nni. Ana akwụ ụgwọ. So for me, ka everybody with nni first then igaba far.
So in ekwu na eatery, anything we eatery wo money egonia.
Yes. Because people will eat. I get it in. And they buy money but like African food. Yeah. So if you can African food, she take care of ma.
But ego no kwani ya who that's ego ni.
Ego ni. Fund them money meow. Ha na eme of ma because woman o dey shubu the thing na emago na bie. From ever hope go keta na go teche ụmụ ihe restaurant.
Otu aka one of my auntie she was a mama put seller. Oh, she chiri n'ụlọ auntie give me small nye ya niri atọgbuola onwe before matago ya ga zuru ite zuru akụ zuru oshibo zuru ihe niile ya atọ n'uzi onwe ya ugbu a na o nweziri big shop. Otu aka o shibido from local way yeshichi nri ụmụnna n'ogbe guys asị hey mama Chinedu nyenum ya ekige ha hericha ha sị na nri ga-atọgbuola onwe ya. The woman ebidozie shiwezie dị nri before matago ogo ne shop o bido na ọ wụziele onye nweziri ebe a na-eshizi nri na ọ nweziele shops. So and you mean there is money
in food business? Yes.
In food business, okay. But all the stressful, I am not the very stressful.
All the stressful. Money each one that who the feel it when all the easy. Ihe no na akakwa nku. Anyway, what the business he had after that now the all depend the cases where you know man kishin yes after the near but it is shnon kuna I born what ha nonko ka esheshi na ba anyị na-eshi nke ha ịbatakwa n'obodo ebe ihe na-emekwa tu ịchọkwa other mechanized way eji eshi ka anwụrụ ọkụ ahapụ na agbagi ka o si agba ndị na-eshi mama put back home so onwe ha afụ na adịghị ndị health kwa na acha atakwa afụ ego dị ya.
Okay enwere ihe m chere eju gị ihe ị na-ekwu lastly ka m jụọ gị IJ biko m ga-akpọgote gị IJ ga-enwe idea about this business of it. Ihe m chere eju gị wụ that na business onye mege into that onye bra into those businesses ọ ga-agbagbuzi idea of clock in clock out because you can't serve two masters at the same time. This idea of imanye clock in clock out normal or ga-akwụsị normal job ya.
For
a
me,
na-enwe license in America a na-enwe onye chịrị ị na-eshi nri ọ ga-enwe license ka ya jos rent oro onwe ya shop na-eshi nri
anyway,
because
for me,
enwere onye gwara m na ị ga-enwe license na a na-abịakwa enwere ndị ga-echeki wedi mosquito nọ na shop ị nwekwara qualification a na-enwe ị nidiri license before gị mepe afro shop ebe a na-esi nri.
ha nwekwara ike nwee, but I want my idea ya. Achọrọ m ikwu ihe nna amarọ. You understand me? Mana a ga-enwe. Because onye mma nwere, okay, ebe anyị na-eje African style na-eje ego ihe, anọ m na-akpọchiri ya one day, na-awọnda sị na ndị ihe na-anwa na mam das na ha bịa na-enecha one or two things. So ọ ga-abụ ndị ahụ na-enye license. So because na ihe ahụ eru ha emechi ya. So obviously a ga-enwe, but ama m nke a na-enye, but ama m ihe a na-enye, mana a ga-enwe. Now, to the first one ejo m ọ ga-akwụsị 9 to 5. Ihe ọbụla na-ekwu bụ pertaining to me. Ị na-eme 9 to 5, chi mepe another business. Ị mago na-akpọ testing the water. Ị ga na-atry godo obere. You got that? Okay, that request that in 9 to 5. But something not off. If something about your off day, in where time, ishikwa. Mana ishiwezi nke na obu ega aka, and then afuna the money in make here baho. Ka ihe 9 to 5 okay, and they plan to go here ofuma. Then you can decide to leave. Mana obo na okwe shibe gi kana your second job in acha April. Otherwise April. Otherwise.
Okay. Chacha enwere ihe ị ga-ekwu before. Okay. Precious when he chiri kuga n'iru.
Yes. Ima mbo na-ekwu okwu. Ọ bụ nọ na US.
No, ebe.
Ọ kwa US now.
Yes.
Okay. So host, ị na-esi nri n'ụlọ. You need your license. Mana ọ bụ na ka imepe restaurant, you need license. Now.
But eweli IJ mepe go dry camera biko ka ụkwa yesterday. Ihe m chere ejoge wu na mutu godino. Ihe m chere ejoge Madam Precious wu onye na-eshi nri n'ụlọ na-enweghị license ka ihe ọ ga-ejide guarantee like ka edi ndị ga-azụ dị nri ịgbakwago eziokwu ele ndị ga-azụ dị nri ihe m kwugede obodo oyibo ekwugede m Nigeria ele ihe ị ga-enwe n'ubezi ị ga-enwe bezi na nri akwụkwa n'isi a na-akpa ihe awụ food ị need the license ime food.
Host, ịmana nna agwa gị ana m use myself in any instance, right? Mgbe anyị batara obodo a ebido ha ọmụ rụọ ọrụ like that. So ndị oyi di m ha otu nse mewu na nna asị di m ka ọ na-akpọta friends ha ka ha bịa na-eri nri ka ha na-eri nri asị m Precious, start cooking now. Just like that, and see that na ana m esikwa mana ana m esi na bowl. So you get bido with bowl. Ha sị gị ngwa stream of four house, stream of four nubu, stream jollof fries, you know, half pan, big pan. You know, resi ha.
Na government nwete gị
all you say no, what honey for large people, right? All you no. And I'm up at that period as well, right? So the best way is ibezi nwete ono nkege. Ọ dị ka kita nọ now. My garage, onwe nje basement the empty. So I'm looking for ihe mejiri, you know, can place had filled up. So imagine onye my oyem na ere nni ona harukwa 9 to 5 oh. She just recently bought her second house through cooking. On full-time cooking, and full-time cooking or broke socia or married 3 people employ. So mbo not really see all those women have their support or he see. So in her house there, or just not near fence, right? On a zero when or want to be restaurant, but you know just not party food or in honey. Or the individuals will oh, I need a bowl. As a matter of truth, when the woman went to us or on the phone, saying that vegetable soup. And all of that. Go to a case and in fact, can just buwarunu. Kita, I make shawarma. Okay, my shawarma. And I make shawarma for people for parties. People book. And I make shawarma for them Saturdays and Sundays. So Monday to Friday, they give me their order. Saturday and Sunday. You know, I fix it for them. Okay, to before my hand, and almost to the thing is this is too much. And we're making pussy IT. Do you get? So oko to a case me business. So I need job or not penetrate inside. Mandatory me not keep poor. You need it requires license. I get measure some inspections, making sure that now surroundings and I'm gonna be at all time to supervise how you cook your food, the environment, and all of that. okwu tụọ dị nna m.
Okay, ikwuru ọfụma. Zini gaa n'iru before IJ.
Okay, ihe m chọrọ ikwu bụ na ihe niile ha kwuru dị mma, mana enwe one thing I ga-consider. Onye ga-aba into cooking food ga-abụ onye ụmụ ya totugo, because ụmụ gị ka pay mpe ka na-eme child care ọ ya dị very difficult. Enwe many things, many businesses dị a ga na-eme, mana ị ga-enekwe age range inwe ụmụazị inwe n'ụlọ, because ọ na-adị easy ị na-eme some business like you need a delivery and all that. Inwe ike ọ bụ na inwego ụmụaka ya ahapụ nsọ ha, so that you be free to do your business, do your cooking, do everything. So onye aka m chọrọ ikwu, because cooking a dịkwa very good, but ihe chekwike your location again where people gana a demand kwa, then in advertise online, people sell ndị na-eme ya buru ibu. Yeah, that is it, nothing much.
Now, wow, EJ, welcome.
Come to host.
Good evening, everybody.
Okay, good evening, IJ. IJ, go ahead.
Okay, I know me if you know actually that cooking unu could be very important. Mano, first of all, according to Precious is na iye video go with your family and friends, which that's the truth. You know, abroad and all depend the baby. Like ever before. Just add just 100,000 people be ever. So malebe malundi be 100,000. Malebe mado 100,000 be. Eba ekwatazi kita. We're just 12,000. 12,000. So malebe 12,000 no. Before you fool Nigerians here, hanokwa. Because my husband and fugo Nigerians, a few Nigerians.
Okay. Ihe na-ekwu na ihe a na-ekwu ini a ọ wụdịdị ndị ọcha ga-eri ọkwa ndụ ị ga-achọkwa ndị tribe.
Nigeria ka na-esilin. Ndị Nigeria ka na-esike ndị na-esibulu ndị ọcha. Ndị ọcha si na nne anyị na-esi.
Mba ihe mmiri wụ ndị because mgbe m no Belgium erekpere m iri ọwụkwaso ndị Nigeria ma ndị Gambia ma ndị Togo ma ndị ọcha ụfọdụ ndị ọcha na-erikwe ya.
Your target audience ya bụ ndị blacks, Nigerians first. Yes, because onwe mbọsị na ebe a nọ nnọkọta mmekwa research na-echeki ihe maka ọnwụ ihe na-echeki. So when we check 5 states Nigerians be. You have Maryland, you have New Jersey, you have Texas, you have New York. I can't remember the last state in America. So now, which is the most populated? New York, followed by Maryland, followed by Texas.
Atlanta, all the Kandoji Jukure.
That's from my research. Followed by Texas. Texas, Nigerians have been at Texas. At least 500,000 Nigerians been at Texas.
Chere.
Yes.
Texas alone, this population.
Yes.
Then Nigeria Jukure in America.
Yes. Man, Texas weather, they are very close to Nigerian weather. Yes, so that's why Nigerians all did easy. But my husband did be Massachusetts. Massachusetts just low. So when he finished school and everything, we now moved to Texas. Man, Nime Texas he been at Houston, he been at Austin, he been at Dallas, he been at Arlington. That's the places you will see Nigerians. Dallas, Houston, Arlington, and Austin. So in a business, man just to be anom Texas, man a small town na Texas. So man gota say na mbiazia bulu business bemebe na nchodi nle ndi Nigeria. Mado ne yelia. How many Nigerians will eat it in this small town mbi? Man obu na ebi me dika Austin, Dallas. That's why if you eat Austin, Dallas and all those areas, you have a lot of African stores. If you eat an African stores, ego dear. When I was doing my research, OBG oil. That OBG oil, they've been supplying Texas. They are this money in the go tego. Up na mana na Nigeria. Up na ebute money in the go tego. But this particular brand. And say, okay, let me look into this brand. It may be company in Imo State. Has Imo State ebute mano na America. Imo State. So I went to their Instagram. I just wanted to know about them. I went to their Instagram. If you container and they are too. If you container, they sell apart from some manu hakama, but they sell muiru, ma bleached oil, ma boroko, ma dry vegetables, ma This is a company in Imo State. And they started bringing this in since 2013. 2013. Can have this company mepe. I was just discussing with my husband. We're just talking about all those. The name is OBG, OBI. OB. Then there's a G Nazia, ordinary Imo State. So they have a distributor in America and Canada. Hangwe 2 distributors in America. One of the distributor no Houston. The other one na lot is maybe one. Man na Canada hano Ontario. Their distributor no Ontario. These are the businesses they make ego. This and also kwa business. Also kwa ko jezi obodo. Oh man, Houston. A lot of Nigerians know Houston. So one of his distributors know Houston. So man obuni na go na Houston. Igo manu 10 na Houston. 8 be OBG oil. 8. Bolo onedi mgogolu manu no na. Nokata one day makata ebe ka manu asidi. Why are we always buying this particular oil? If you get so iyo obuna, according to what our auntie said, iyo obuna basalo ni. Ya gafia. Mana the thing buna, you must strategize. Ibi obodo ibo, ano na ana. Like it, I can eme hustle. That's why we are living in small towns. Only yana we building obelo obodo. Me go do hustle. I can eme hustle. Mani I message hustle. Your hustle period ga. I cholo ime business. Ihi ye me bogini. Ijena a bigger town. Upgod ni biro na big town. Ijena close to like that's Houston now. And we're town so the close to Houston. We can in anya 10 minutes to Houston, or 15 minutes to Houston because it being at that big town, yaga lazy bono. So some people I know they live close to Houston. So if you live close to those big towns, or in yellow gaka, you associate with Indian Nigeria. And we ban up Maryland, Midland, na this Texas. When they check, social media, I was just trying to check the amount of Nigerians how many Igbo day. And Igbo also be another place called 100. So Oboni name with the business, they even invited the mayor of Midland. So Oboni name with the business, he building at that kind of place. You must go for those Igbo gathering. Ijeba Ibulu nigi. Mother snaggy butenni. It's not Ibulu inia. Ofo nuba webia. What I can say my business. Before you name a business, you must put in something. Nesi Kibulo for habia. Everyone egusi jebe nine. Oha. Onubu. Nni ano ya bụ onye Igbo lie. Omano ima go for were. All those things. Ima na onye Igbo lie or say ebe ke sinna. Obukwa na ime sinni because ijekwa online iya afuna. A lot of people now complain about African restaurants. Na ha mare sinni. That because Odika have most of African restaurants I can do because Odika did not this in America. EJ in America, most people not this in America. Had just to build up a business in America. They were not people that make hair before. I just phone and Bata America phone by Sigalalon. On of build up a business because now this place last time on Palisi $175 for fees. So my for not by my $250. If you get so most people name business they were not doing it in Nigeria. Or just that there was no availability or banana kitchen just benni. So Ibana those kind of gathering, Ibana those kind of Igbo gatherings. Ibulu Mazakwen. Amalu ga amalu. Ibulu Mazakwen. I may meeting ije meeting makana ima. Ni inwelu ihe na achu. That's the thing. Ibata America, ichuche ego na those small town, big town je bata ego. Ada be na go one of my friends. Also every week on eje, or just bata America. On every week on eje party send you berogi je party every week. Yes. Kita ika bata America, or maybe 4 years bata America. Every week in eje party, ya bata kwa ego na America. I didn't show ni ya bata ego. Is the truth. Ibata obodo. I could go me about before. Ibata obodo ibo 5 years ki enyo onwe gi. Hiji chukonata onwe gi. Ichukonata onwe gi. Ijebe party every week. Nobody onwero mind gi. So here's only one woman on Instagram. The woman talks about she's a black woman. First Subulia. Nda 30 over nda Patalego before 30 years or Patalego before 40 years. She's an influencer. Maron can't see me say her page. But the day I was following her, she was talking about businesses black people name in America. If for transport business, now transport business in America, that transport business like like an ambulance, a private ambulance. That was what she was listening. Private ambulance, government ambulance because now in private ambulance, even all those things require licensing and certification. There is nothing you're doing in America that doesn't require licensing and certification. Even that food, if you don't live in Nezi, food, the exam, food handling exam. If you pass the exam, they will give you a license. Imagine a wall, okay? So that FDA been at your office, Food Drugs Agency been at your office. Hafuna, this your exam. Like last weekend, and at the wall. This woman on with this license, and you renew it all 2 years or something. So and each of dolly and nacho has sigi you require licensing, food handling licensing. So you open a basalon in America, be very important. And you also need to go in America, but real estate. Man, real estate in the America, ditch in Nigeria. Open in real estate in Nigeria. In America, all the different. Because in America, imagine the commissioner na kuna di uno na agbagote mana that commission on ke se ekia and madu bia actually go like ebe bikita actually go no now mo actually lo no ga now that one realtor in a use ki ye use be imagine no kota si no onye ozo obi abia si gi mba ka bia za use o ya mba onye ka na their real estate ji we di mma. So if you can register, if you can talk, because real estate is your ability to convince people. If you can talk, if you can market, real estate business is very good in America. And this guy, he was a comedian, a Nigerian comedian. I can't remember him. All people on a maybe comedy. My name and most of their comedy are guys of ma. The man now entered. I can't remember his name.
Is he Bovy?
Or probably on that video chat comedy on
basket.
Instagram. All the very slim. But
I go die.
Only Yoruba. To because something. No tafian send the logo. Approach Chifobi. I'm Chifobi. So that guy, Yoruba guy, is a Yoruba guy. He just last 2 years or last 3 years. Dami, yes. Dami the actor. Yes, Dami. Dami have started doing. He
very well informed and with very well informed. So you could now business in a recommend in the buy, not just
in the buy no obodo business in a recommend in the buy no obodo ibo na ibi obodo ibo. First of all, when you long Google, use your time to build yourself. You only give 5 years. Build yourself. Because teams na boy better love now where one man while you could see. If you gathering a hand or small gathering of doctors, you might go big people. See, for you to earn a position here, you must work hard. Because that's number an Uber driver, all those things. So all with one side, you must say before you must aim your position here. So if you be na one day mad blues or choy here make it upgrade your value. So that it upgrade your value onyegi that's on me pay goes because when we upgrade your value key access to people, access to places. So now it means access to places and when here the Airbnb, a real estate, Airbnb amaka. Airbnb in Dutch amaka. People they use their room and make Airbnb. They be like 5 rooms or something and have in a very good place. Airbnb, you may pay Airbnb be a good business no, but even now Nigerians, and maybe go Airbnb now all those Lekki and co. So now yendi Nigerians see Diego no but instead of them you duplex debe. How like maybe 3-story building, na Lagos, na Lekki and those places. Mechize one side, debe, jidize the rest, me Airbnb. So that so you may pay one side. So I have mechizi. Imagine not 2 years kijana Nigeria no game meche for 2 years. The Nigeria there mezie. Yeah, nemezebo that 2-story building, 3 flats, all those ones. He meche one side, jidize the rest, decorated of material the rest, making Airbnb. So that one you can do Airbnb in Nigeria, but in a make Airbnb in Nigeria, malu location. Any business in a location is as paramount as how you make your business work. If in Nigeria, ije Lagos, that's Lagos. Most times I Nigeria, I had a full space na hotel, even on a Wednesday. Na hotels are around the airport. So imagine a hotel around that airport. You wouldn't hotel because the cheapest room ever is true. The cheapest room ever 45,000. That's the cheapest. room
A night. A night.
Yes, now that around that side, cheapest. And we room of 100 and something, and we room of 200 and something. Even in Nigeria, na Nigeria, we go room of some hotels of 1 million plus. Hotel in for a bello watermelon.
Enwechara ndị na-akwụ such money na be anyị.
Yes, as at 2017, 18, 2015, this hotel na Lagos, I can't remember the name. Eco Hotel, yeah, na buy la 110 a night. As at 2015, I'm not going to 110 a night. Yes, so anyway, hotel, the more than those things, more than this price. So in a something like hotel, usually make business in Nigeria. It's not hotel business. Usually me, Buji aside the airport. And here you go, you can buy an 100
means
million.
ego. When you are hotel, that means ego no kana hotel. Because
Ego
if you know
is
what I say
too
hotel,
much.
people they making money.
Ego. There is no time I just go to Nigeria. I know because I not like closer to hotel because in my year time we 2 miles and be closer to the airport. So most times the man for hotel on a Wednesday, man for hotel you go on a Wednesday. So imagine that in a hotel around that place, around the airport. Imagine you or hotel or Airbnb. You name marketing because now you must do marketing. You must be online pushing your business, no matter what you're selling. Even in obodo, even that na be agba na-eme iche na ogin ka ha na-eme. Business aka ha na promote. You open up ka gị na-ele, you must promote it. So now, open na ị na-eme Airbnb in America, you will make money. Mana location. One, like ebe a bikita, ebe a oil, ndị enwel oil wells and everything around here. So onye ọbụla mepelu all these apartments na-enwe ego around ebe a bikita. Because now most people never kita. He had trouble 6 months. I told you no more than 6 months. I told you no more than 1 year. I told you no more than 2 years. So these people were provision. Some of the apartments never were provision. See, open each of business for 6 months. Not the okay. Now hire na batagi kibili for 6 months. Not open each of business for 1 year. Now hire na batagi kibili for 1 year. They understood the environment. So that's the thing. So if you're in a place, try and understand an environment first. Understand the environment. Mali ya galogi. If you also na gafia na obodo ibo. If you home care na gafia na obodo ibo. My girlfriend, my mianwe home care na Dallas. Nda ji bastard money. Home care na gafia na obodo ibo.
Home care like ebia lekoto nyahu loko webia.
Age people. Home for age people. A woman, all the stress of man agafia. A man who nwunye maka home care in Africa. Because now the woman may pay home care. Ego where so I can remember, if I remember the name, I will send you read about it. They say within 5 years, they ego swore.
Umaka radicharo too.
Yes, yeah. Home care. Actually, do ego swore. And you kubata mana obo na 2 people are married ha ego suota and you kubata and maybe why bagas gaba iche nwoke gaba iche before na nwoke gbuo nwai. The day I read about it, I had to go and check, and it was a real news. So I was like, okay, imagine these people, and they said within 5 years ego has to go. So home care amaka. Another one, but child daycare for children. Even my sister be in Canada. One been at the yard, basement melu daycare. The basement melu daycare na asu na ebe ahụ na-eju pom. And open in wele ego. Ebe my son no go before ebe I bibu. Ihe na anonwa. Ha nwe ma lodging for parents na achọ lodging. Open imam be n'oge.
IG biko elebi grass. Your smartness is exceptional. Spectacular.
Nah, go. I like to read. It's now school. I just Uniben, and I like to read.
Oh, Uniben were very good university.
Yes, but I like to read. And I made a 2-1-2. So that's why I'm better. Yesterday I came here, I was talking about something. Mother said, man, not tag. See, what kind of nonsense is this? See, it's not about everything is not about sex. You know, I was talking about and everything. Do any example? Sigina, only money I need money ya lady. Because now he talks anyhow. One person on a comment section, say man not time again. Is that what we are talking? And a kuku not time. That's the generation I know now. The other day I was saying, these young people, they don't read. Everything is in your phone. Ask Meta questions. They don't even think. It's when you think, that's when you can read. Because you will say, okay, let me find out what I've thought about. So that's it. Everything is not wig or this one. Those ones are good. Man, we make ego. You can wear wig of 2 million. Oh, when they use service barrister, that woman had a lot of. Barrister. Oh, many in Germany. When they use service in 2014. Man, if this woman. Imana, so there is time for everything. There is time for everything. Young people, they don't think. They don't think. That's the thing, because it's when you think you can read. If you get, so that's the thing. They don't think. So if first of all, you have to think before you can read. And you have to see something. Okay, like imagine I saw something, I said, okay, I've seen this thing somewhere. Why is this thing this thing? You have to be able to, like, if you recognize it, I naga the person is saying that nonsense. I naga who even at this generation, but we are even every day and then we're breaking trending issues. It's good to follow trending things. But you know, one problem in Nigeria is that we don't do investigative journalism. We follow trending news. That's the problem. Man, a case in Melo 2019. They are still following the they are still following the thing. That case in Madubulu 1999. Obono na 2025 catch up Italia. Man, open and channel so trending. They will never find out that case. So I know on social media.
Okay. He could through trending the actual information of how things plays out.
Yes, we need more of investigation.
Investigation.
Yes. So all these things I've said, I talked about food, I talked about hospitality. Hospitality can always do well. My name is Nigeria Haino. When they pay hotel, Mother Dragonia. Ofu Nigeria Haino. Imana kita ndi big men, asna ndi big men. Sina university na. Imana we have a lot of private universities in Nigeria. But the other day I was talking with my husband. Osuna, na asigo people MPs na private universities. Because what? Why? Asna 30 private universities. Hengwero ofu students. 30 private universities. As in, Nime private universities, ni name 30 of them or even one student. So when I made that investment, Kiyoji Mayor, on a trend. Oje made on a trend. Kita no one student na that school. So Kiho investment gone wrong. So ni na business na madu na check ikwa ofuma. Will it favor you? Where am I putting my business? Why? What are my ways of pushing my business? I was asking my friend, one of my friends, actually me pay nursing home. And say, every day can need this, she's a nurse. Why on a phone? Which day will you open that your nursing home? I said, no, me pay that one no signal. My man, we're nursing home na Dallas. Every day can I say, which day will you open that your nursing home? I said, no, me pay. Say, my kind of one sis. Sis, this nursing home you're trying to open. Why should I bring my aged mother to your nursing home when we have like more than 10 nursing homes here? That is any business in there. That's the question you should ask yourself. Why should somebody, what value am I adding? Why should I bring my child to your daycare? Why? Why should I come to your Airbnb? Why? What are you putting differently? Can you name it differently? That's business. This African store in Achibido, what will you put differently? Oh, but this is our new location now. This dry cleaning job, laundromat, I like him laundromat. Okay, what am I going to do differently?
Precious, huna business in Doru to Gaka. Obuge business in Doru to Gaka. The idea is very smart. Very smart.
Business. Risk the risk. So, that business, you know, risk do you get
there is no business, especially the ones that are involving human beings, that there is no risk. That is why
And
Eka
even
na gwani,
if
I want to gwa gi. If insurance,
license aha.
if insurance, if insurance, don't play with your insurance. My friend, Sister Judy, na my church. Yen na be abu Sister Diego. Yen na be abu Sister Diego. O me pay daycare na February this year. So mo me pay daycare no. Ima ndị ọcha Hispanic bụ ndị nsogbu. Ndị Hispanic wee bụrụ nsogbu wee bịa. Amana ihe o me different, ihe o me differently. Ebe dị register nwa gị na daycare. O chekie ima diaper rash. O chekie ahụ nwa gị da fezi ya kpọta nwa gị. O chekie ya document ya. That's what some people don't do. O chekie ya document ya. So when the person came, the Hispanic woman came. O chekie ya sidia na nwa nwe diaper rash. The Hispanic the DSC amba na just na oya na and everything. Gini mezi. After 2 weeks, the woman snow yesu. No na school ya. Ka umazi butelu diaper rash. Because she's a smart woman, she documented everything from the day Habia. If you get so we put the documents. We said this is it. The day you came, this is why I talked with your husband, and this is how it is. This is it. This is it. If you get I'll talk at the cases we meche. After the daycare now, you can go to Google. You type if the woman then had this and if your salary. So she went there to, I may pay her. Make sure that your insurance is good, a good insurance. You're in America. Make sure that your insurance is a good insurance. Go for all the trainings you're supposed to go for. All the trainings, especially when you're dealing with human beings, all the trainings you must go. So that I say, okay, now training here the up to date. Now training here the up to date. Now insurance here the up to date. Because opening them issues too much. Insurance companies are now balogoso. Because not how I put those things. So you opening a mepe. Make sure your certification, your licensing, everything the up to date. And in any risk, you will not be able to do the businesses. So I was talking about laundromats. When see them now like one laundromat, because this place IBB is a small place and they have a more of a declining population. Thank you. They have more of declining population. The declining population means now when this 60 and above, I checked it. The place the 12,000 people. But only the 60 and above, the more than 6,000 people. Because more of retirement. You forget. So where see them kai check or what am I going to do different? And so what I'm going to do differently is that I may pay this laundromat. Now I need no I just analo hakwa. Now I need delo hakwa ede. Osimo okay kai de check here. We went. Now osimo okay mu check you only there but I checked they had like four laundromats here. Osimo okay we now went round. Naga. Gachachasia. Mana one of them would be more modern. One of them were a lot of a review. They made those things. Mana their own is that how well ndi na delo hakwa. If you get how well ndi na delo hakwa. How well login ozokwa. Ki ozo ha nwekwa. How well ndi na delo hakwa. And how nwekwa ha na eje anala akwa once a week. When see them okay, open a madu below this kind of thing eba. Imana since nanda anala akwa once a week. We can anala akwa 3 times a week. How an advantage over them. If you get so before you name me your business, it's only may pay no wa. Mother them. Once you conceive it, somebody has conceived it. Now, this Tony Elumelu this thing. I feel Tony Elumelu that thing on a go and bring your business ideas. Why he gives people money is not because people have not that kind of plan anywhere. Now people anywhere. Oh, what are your steps of executing your own? Case steps to get your execute. What are you doing differently? If you like only Afri match, the guy onata also Nandi Nalulu Afri match a company or an agri company in Nigeria. Also Nandi Nalulu Toli Elumelu $5,000 some years ago. That guy, he's using that money very well because that Afri match business. The guy in the guy and Obobodo about something because what he's bringing out, if you have ordinary, it's in a company, all this livestock, in Nigeria, you will see it with that guy. You will see it in that guy's company. And when I wear them, see them, that is why that guy won that Tom Elumelu $5,000 some years ago. Because now he has rivers of ideas on a flow. If we're a normal person, if we're a normal somebody kita sị gị na o need ego na o need ego sị ka ihe oye ego mee ọ sị na mgbe ego bịalụ ọ mazi never ịdịrọ serious ị kwesịrị ka mgbe ego bịa ị kwesịghị inwe your plan down because as na preparation meets opportunity ị kwesịghị inwe your plans down na-edezie ị na-edi ya ị na-asọ ya bụ one day nwike one day ihe adabata ihe anụ awa mana ọ bụrụ na ị nwee dị plan isi na ego ka ị na-eche ị dịbere serious you won't do well in that business you're not going to do well.
ihe m chere ịjụ gị that business ị gwakwara m the other time ịzụọ ihe online gị iti ya na the site
yes
ree ya mụọ ha ya na nke business a dị ọkwa ego nụkwa na that business.
Yes, I'm going to lelo handbands, right? I sold handband for $45. A bead for $45, and because those platforms, what they want.
Ego le ka ịzụrụ ya na Nigeria.
That's me in Nigeria. That's me like 100 naira.
Kende na-ego ya ndị Igbo anyị na-ego ya ka ndị mba.
Ndị ọcha na-ego ya.
Ndị ọcha na-agbacha waist bead. Ha na-asụ.
No, bro, waist bead. Hand bead.
Okay.
Hand bead. Ndị ọcha na-ego ya because ndị ọcha like it. Things they are called strange. I like it and die. Nele polo, nele tie and die yo. I like it tie and die.
But ego le ka igoro ya.
Yen go tie and die abu 3,000 naira na Nigeria.
Then gire ya ego le na
dollar. Yen lele abu $25.
$25. Enwere side sorry na m juga gị ya public, you know. Come happy jogi ya ma ihe a your secret.
I like you ego.
So don't worry. I just about the money. Ihe m juga gị wụ na enwere site mgbe ị zụrụ ya enwere site ị bịa push ya ha erele ya ka ọ wụ na
site. Ịma na ya gwa gị emebe m training mgbe m bịara America. Emem training. Onwe ya na-akpọ private label. Yeah, for that training is more than 1.5. Dim kwole. Onwe ya na-akpọ private label. That training more than 3 months. That private label, if you be online, let me teach you how to ship from China. Let me teach you how to ship from Bangladesh. Let me teach you how to. That is not. It's not about shipping. It's about what if you want to sell on those platforms. If you want to sell on Amazon. If you want to sell on eBay. If you want to sell on ST. If you want to sell on Shopify. There is something that they want. How do you know what they want? There are apps that you can use and check in those platforms. Only apps check. But I cannot come here and tell you because I paid more than $1.5, so I cannot come and be opening my mouth and say, unless we can as Munagi boy, I can tell you privately. You want even mana. If I'm not gonna say, let me teach you how to ship from China. That's not business. That's not business. Business is okay. What is scale? Actually, be on this platform. Actually, lay na Amazon now. This is EM Questlingwe. Like actually, be on Amazon. And we free mode. That free mode. And we free mode. Where professional mode. If you don't follow, they will advise you to start with free before you go to professional mode. Professional mode that bonile tebege go and here now every month but $39.99, which is $40. If you get so obuna. That is the first thing you do. You made that first. The next thing you make beginning product. Mojecho product. Mele. Keka message product mele. On ya kuzirigi. You made your product yele. You able to for product. Anyway, app. You may pay the app. If you product to nagafe na Amazon. If you product nagafe na ST. If you product nagafe na eBay. You check is the product nagafe. If you product na da agafia. You also ya ajo beginning. Product another agafia. Why? Somebody pushed it in here. What happened? This side, this is private label. Private label. Then after that, I say, where will you source your product from? I'm an Nigerian. Alibaba. Yes, Alibaba is good to source your product from. But how do you know verified sellers on Alibaba? How do you know that you're not paying to people how do you know that you're not paying to people fake? How do you verify? What is the criteria to know that only a good seller and a bad seller?
Okay, enwere ihe m chere ịjụ gị ama ajụ gị three things ka m bidogodi na nka. So business ahụ nke poultry ahụ nọkwa na Nigeria
Anyị na-eme.
hafa.
Fine. Akwa gwa ngị na anyị na-ele. Anyị emepego BSF farm. Onwe ya na-akpọ BSF farm. Anyị mepele ọfọ. BSF farm bụ black soldier fly. Black soldier fly. Ọ bụrụ na eme ihe poultry, you need black soldier fly for your poultry or your this thing, because normally before now I made the training. Before now, inye ezigi nni, inye your poultry nni, inye your livestock nni. But the problem of every farmer, inye your livestock, because inye ha nni so much. So much, you won't be able to. This is not for you. This is Milo. It's expired. Go, please. So, in nature, honey.
IJ dịkwa very smart o. Enwere onye si how many business ka ị nwere? Ọ dị ka ewuliwari ka nwanne nọsi moto ndị business. Enwere onye si how many business?
Oh, one big man no. This big man no big man na Nigeria bụ ezigbo ibu nwa of recent one last year. The man went up to more than 30 businesses. For you to
Iwanyanwu onye beka anyị.
Yes, now. More than 30 businesses. For you to be rich, you have to have more than one business. That's the truth. So that's why we are trying to do one or two things.
So ihe na-ekwu ọrụ clock in clock out awụ iji ya na-eriju afọ. Ọwụ ya ga-eme mmadụ
awụ. Bụ iji ya na-eliju afọ. And ọbụrụkwa everybody eme business. Some people can be business owners too. But ọbụrụ everybody eme buying and selling. Okay, what? So now be ya mana. Ọ bụ na inwe spouse na-alụ ọlụ. Jesus. Ọ bụ na inwe spouse na-alụ ọlụ.
Sorry, emuturu gị. IJ, sorry. Maybe mgbe ọzọ ka enye attention to your child. Precious, lastly, enwere ihe ichiri ikwu. Ka muto IJ ka o mee ihe ọzọ.
Business niile okwu. Mana abata na health, a na-ekwu maka America, abata na health. Like otu si kwuo, ị ga-agachara ya trainings. Because ihe metu gị, ya na ihe ọ na-nwere license, you need to be extremely careful. Now, imana cars, that is ire car n'obodo anụwa, ị ga-enwe ya license. Ire moto, ị ga-enwe license. And ihe ọ na-metụrụ ya, ọ metụgo gị, metụ ọfụma. Business n'okwu ma nke that laundry online mat, or a very good business for Africans because it require her too much. Another one again okutere wu nke ha nsi ụmụaka arụ na adịcharo. A very good one. Then nwere nke nne mmụọ na onwe m na-enanya. O require because you want to license and I'm a little bit skeptical. Nke ha individual or it just ịma na ndị anọ asị ngapụta. Immediate state, ama whether me no go nke aha ije. Immediate in the state government or ha ga-enye gị ndị aha. Inwe business with ndị n'ime ụlọ gị, just no rent it ụlọ. Ha bịa supervise ya, check it out no dị okay. Ha kpọbatara gị number of people, ha na-akwụ ụgwọ. Ụgwọ aha, a na-akwụ mortgage ụlọ aha, ma still na-akwụ other things. That is what I now into thank you. So that one a broad license for ndị obodo anyị na-atụ ụjọ ihe license maka obodo anụa, right, is a good thing also. Ime obasa homaka all grown people, the only thing you just come ihe mebie no ha akpọ gị ije fix ya ihe metụ at the place ije. So imana I na-achọ business got try less, I get want to less risk, right? Imana because I bere obodo I tara ofu nwete ego anyị, so business wanna gain it why that less ihe anụa. Then nke Nigeria poultry hi na-ekwu okwu, my parents no into poultry, ha no into ha na-eme pig, ha nwe pig farm, ha na-emekwa ma azụ ma turkey and all those things, and that thing ahụ mbada ego, right? So in fact, as a matter of truth, ihe niile idea
meaning your parents are rich, so onye ọbụla hụrụ Precious ya jide ya mpa ya ji ego. Oh, yeah, with the case now.
Don't get right.
I'm joking.
In fact, kemgbe nji mara papam, poultry, he has always been into poultry, right? Ini no neme, o make the business here. If you that poultry from Yola to Abuja, now to Port Harcourt, right? Ebo one oga gidekwa oge nwere poultry ya. Even our first son too, no business, but on fish farm. So if you're not ego, like what she said, what new idea are you bringing to already existing businesses in the Madu Mechaguru? So can the new thing in our ad? Mana even the karaoke we in try you go or if one can this one out or require a license, just know you can rent a house. My friend Ogo so rent yeah. So no rent 1.5 or 1 day on a rent. They will pay her, bring individuals for her 5 or 3 then I'm what to say just number of people and those things are the good. On Arona, Texas, and that thing again. And that thing again, Fondi Obodani. Each day go Chotana for all this truck for businessmen in this Nigeria, business people. Now, truck stations, that rest place, in Wetana. So the only thing we ever in the trucks and our park. Itinye bathroom eba. Tinye, there's ever haga say, wow, may take care of themselves. All those things are giving serious money, less risk.
Okay, thank you so much. I just want him to lastly. You could say then I will close. Him to 2 guys say, wow, brilliant woman. God when has said that now when will I see a brilliant woman like IJ? Can he get what those men because of your analysis regarding to business? My brother, listen. Mba. Alụ IJ Momut enwere ihe m chọrọ ka m gwa ha. Anya nwaanyị dị brilliant awụkwe ya stick ọwụkwe ya stick na o make gokwe good wife na mmadụ bịara dị IJ thank you ime enwere ụdịrị wisdom Chineke kere nga na mmadụ bịara na social media bịa kwuo okwu business a dị very sound dị educative awụhụkwa na all a stick na ọ ga-eme a good wife. Enwere spirit of eji awa ezigbo good husband and ezigbo wife.
Too much. Sometimes
and thank you. And enwere ndị dị more I excuse me, just hold on. Let me say something. Angela Michael who vice chancellor German, okay? Mana ya ba n'ụlọ ya erubere di ishi. Yeah, play another different ball game. So marriage, alụkwala mmadụ na mmadụ pụtara bịa kwuo ya okwu ole business ya magbuo onwe ya. Ọ wụọla your wife, ọ wụọla your spec, ọ washi. Ị ga-ele onye ahụ ọ wụ ezigbo mmadụ. Okay. Ọ ihe mere ị ga-agba ha okwu biko gwa ụmụnne anyị okwu ka ha tụrụ anya ala chọta ezigbo mmadụ. Ịghọtago ka ha tụrụ anya ala chọta ezigbo mmadụ.
Biko. So ihe m kwuru I just saying because we na anụ mmadụ I do my like a lot of about my husband and everything, but mgbe na anụ and everything like what I said, he was an Uber driver. Me, I was working in Nigeria and the rest of it.
An Uber driver. Alone, no, Uber driver. How many of them got Uber driver? Tips go diggers.
So that's the thing. So now married now why mom now prospects. He was an Uber driver, but he was in school. Prospects kind of once prospects. Once yeah, that's what I used to say. Apart from kindness.
Let me tell you something. That na echere me marriage enjoy lonye ezigbo mmadụ anya ruru ala. Based on education. Enwere one of my uncle mana anya biri always ezigbo mmadụ but mana ya nọrọ ana m adị comfortable. But the other one, man, I know, ma dị comfortable, feel at home, as in all the open. Understanding ya dị mmadụ, ọwụghị onye nsogbu. Ọwụ onye nsogbu. So otu a ka eji astọ dị mmadụ. Ọwụghị mmadụ bịa kwuo okwu, kwuchuo okwu tọgburu onwe ya. Ọ wụọla your spec. Hey, the guy dị very intelligent. But gị na ya biri, enwene some of our sisters gwara m ha bịara here nweta nwoke ha hụrụ na platform a ya ekwu okwu socha ezigbo English. The guy date, the girl date where ya gba flight from UK gaa hụ the guy na one country ọ nọ na Europe. Ịghọtago? Ị mana ha na ya spend ihe spendrụ 2 days, this girl agbafuo. Up to now, the guy na-asị m, bros, nna this girl come, I don't know how far. Nsi ya, ma jụọ the girl, mgbe m jụziri the girl asị m, nna this guy na ihe ọ hụkwara na social media, ọwụkwa ihe ọhụrụ na onye ka ya na-ekwu ofu ya na-ekwu atọ n'ọma azị na-enwede ebe ochie ewe na the guy that's onye awụdịdo onye ha na mmadụ ga-anọ ya enwe peace. But onye a ọ sị na onye abịa kwuchuo okwu na my page a, even gị gbaa ya money gun, ọ na-asụ ezigbote English, dịcha too calm, dịcha too responsible. But ị gazie real life, personality ya dị different. Ịhụna so biko ụmụnne m, ị na-achọ onye ị na-alụ birikwe with the person, chọpụta nyochasịa ya ihe ọwụ ihe ị chọrọ, omume ya na real life ọwụ ihe ị chọrọ. Akwa ịhụna otu my brother, my senior brother Mr. S, akwa ịhụna otu nwunye ya shi nye ya ihe ya adịcha happy na-eleta ihe ewu ihe mara eji mere imply obiọma, unu ebiri n'obiọma, unu eme onwe na understand. Ọwụkwa ka social media store dịkwa onye ị na-alụ wedo ọwụ ezigbo mmadụ, o nwere ezigbo obi.
I'm married. I know mad for social media validation. Let me tell you something, some very, successful homes and everything. I know about social media validation. Every marriage in well, ups and downs and everything. Man, every day on social media, loving, social media validation and everything. Now, the serious. There is time for those kind of things in marriage and the rest of it. Man, even when I need to post, to tell people that you're happy in that relationship, then you're not really happy.
Lụkwa and onye gị na anyị na-eme ihe ọ dịkwa teachable. Enwere ndị na-asụ ezigbo English, enwere ụmụ nwoke ha nakwa ekwu ọtọ na amụ, ha adịcha responsible. But gị na ha nụrụ ha wụ narcissist ndị ike ya. Enwere ụmụ nwoke ha kwuru oge ebi n'ọnụ ha. Enweghị ihe ị ga-ekwu, ha dị considerate. Enwere men na-adịghị considerate, ha dị teachable, ha dị flexible.
Their wives cannot joke around them. Oh, well, my friend,
yes,
my friend.
But and those people now they responsible. Ha na-ekwu ọtọ na amụ, ha adịcha ụmụ nwaanyị like ha. But gị na ha nụrụ ha mee mistake, ha mechaa gị ihe gị mara na ọ narcissist ndị ike ya. I'm telling you.
Last 2 weeks, my husband jebelolo well my charger. Okay, what? So mbia boy na phone, see no she charger. Or that kapụ n'ọchị. Osim no onye nwa gotere, say no she charger, no my own kiji. Ngwaba my girlfriend, see my girlfriend, no she charger jikwa phone. Osim onye, say no di mo, sim Jesus. Oto suwe koja. Simu so you not go no she say man no she charger now. Something like that. Man no know ya, but you can't also no, you can't say that kind of thing around the man. Say no. Obro deity.
Yeah, bagi koji wuru. Yeah, bagi no koji wuru chief.
No, he's not a deity. He's not a deity. Oh, a human being God. So you must marry somebody. A joke go around. My else you know sure Simone believe. Anaga, wanaga. It's not as if it's we're always very do. That's the thing. So my own is that
the Jovia, we will to Mr. Abba, Akwi to Oga Abba.
Onye na la lola. Na joke. Then video gi sino na agwola. Akwa video mu nya sino na agwola. Imagine, human being. I have sold him. So esu go me, So that's the thing. So,
Anyway, thank you so much. Because marry a kind person, marry a jovial person, marry onye ogawo, longo kogawo, yabata wono get happy. Ishi godri ya jollof rice with crayfish. Ye ya de happy. E water go.
Isi go do omani ike gwoge. Obu ni si omani ike gwoge.
God bless you.
God bless you. You couldn't do it because now you were tired.